Blog Talk Radio.
Hey everyone, it's Rick Reiser from Today's Hit Music 103 CIR in Beckley, West Virginia. You're listening to my boy Justin Ray Harvey on J Ray Radio.
This is Stan Bush. I sing Fight to Survive in the movie Bloodsport. You're listening to Justin Ray Harvey.
Hi, this is Tony Luke Jr., a.k.a. Joey the Nail Nardone, and you're listening to Justin Ray Harvey.
Yes, we are live, and you are on J Ray Radio.
Hi, it's Colleen Hendry with Nuance, the product manager for Dragon.
Hi there. How are you doing this evening?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Been watching your videos. Very interesting.
Oh, great. I'm glad to hear it.
So how long have you been working with Dragon?
I just started with Nuance Communications last year, so I've been with the company since last year.
Wow. Yeah, I used to use Dragon Naturally Speaking, and now I use Dragon Dictation on the Mac, and a lot of people, they love Dragon Dictation, and then some are like, this is very confusing, this is very different, So is there any plan to try to bring Dragon Dictation up to speed with Dragon Naturally Speaking, or what's y'all's plan with that?
Yes, that's actually one of the big themes that we're currently working on. Dragon Naturally Speaking is a very mature product. We're on version 11.5 right now, and it's been in the marketplace, the personal edition, since around 1997. And with Dragon Dictate, that was initially created by a company called Max Speech, which Nuance Communications acquired. So right now we are on Dragon Dictate 2.5. But ultimately, as the senior product manager for the Dragon suite of products, that's one of my biggest focuses is what can we do to streamline the process of both Dragon Naturally Speaking and Dragon Dictate. Obviously, that's something that we hear from our customers a lot, that they'd like to see a lot of the features that are in Dragon Naturally Speaking also included in Dragon Dictate. So we are definitely working on that right now.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, I love the product, but I think it's a little more difficult because I'll give you an example. Like, I use Dragon 11, and all I would have to say is press enter, and it would just automatically do it. I wouldn't have to make it a command or like a hotkey or or a stroke key. There's little differences, but also Dragon Dictation does have its advantages too. So.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And that's something that we definitely hear as well as, the correction process is much more advanced in the Naturally Speaking. So that's something that we're also looking at for Dictate. And without a doubt, Dragon Dictate for the Mac definitely does have some really great features that allow you to really utilize the OS platform, being able to do custom commands and being able to control the specific software made for the Mac definitely does give it some advantages on the customizable features that you can do.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really cool. I'm not sure exactly how you done it. It was really, really cool the way you used Automator and cleaned up your desktop with Dragon Dictation.
Yes, absolutely, and that's something that I do have the Automator file. So if anybody's interested, and if you're interested, that's something that I can provide to you. It's just an easy load onto your computer, and you save the file and create a custom command like I showed in the video, and you can use that same feature. So it's something I can definitely make available to you and your listeners.
Wow, because I thought that was really interesting. I was like, hey, this is really cool.
Yeah, during the day, I'm one of those that saves a lot of my files onto the desktop, and, it gets very cluttered. So now if I find myself saving a lot of those on the day, I'll clean it up at the end of the day, and that way I've got them all in one folder so I can, have a little more organization in my life.
Yeah, and I think that Dragon will help with that, to keep things more organized, and you don't have to use your hands. So
absolutely.
So, what's your favorite feature in Dragon Dictation right now?
I'm a big one of those. I love being able to create custom commands. That's one of the things that I really do like. For me, because I'm working between the PC version, the Naturally Speaking, and then Dragon Dictate for Mac, because I'm working between both of those, the operating systems are a little bit different between the PC and the Mac. So, for Naturally Speaking, you may say file new or new file, and it's different on the Mac. So for me, I like creating custom commands for things that I can remember. So that's something that I really do utilize a lot, is creating commands that I'm going to remember, so I don't have to rely on remembering if this is a command for Naturally Speaking or if this is a command for Dictate, so that I can, just remember what's easy for me. So that's my favorite feature in the product.
Wow. Yeah, that has to be my favorite feature as well, and I like the I like how you can use your iPhone as a microphone. But is there any possibility that eventually y'all will make the built-in microphones adaptable for Dragon to use? Because I know it's not a supported microphone.
Right, and yeah, we do have the iPhone microphone app, which is great. I absolutely love it as well, and I use it on my iPhone and my iPad because it does work on both. But yes, that's something that we're looking at. One of the challenges that you face, obviously, is the accuracy rate that you're going to capture with any device. So that's one of the things that we're constantly looking at, is how can we get the best devices that are going to support the accuracy that our customers expect when they use Dragon. And one of the things, that the hardware on PCs and Macs both, Macs being a little bit more advanced than PCs, is the internal microphones aren't quite up to par in regards to canceling out the background noise and capturing the voice and getting the full accuracy that we expect for Dragon. But it's definitely something that we're always looking at. And as the hardware improves, and as Apple and as the different PC manufacturers begin to start focusing on some of the microphones and making them a lot better, then we'll absolutely be able to utilize that. But we don't want to compromise the accuracy. So up to this point, we haven't been able to get to a level that we're comfortable with. But we're always working to design different ways that we can start utilizing that more. Now, for me, on my Mac, if I'm working in my home office where it's very quiet, I get very good accuracy with the internal mic. But if there's any background noise, then the accuracy really starts to suffer. So it is something that we're looking at. It's just going to take a little time for the hardware to catch up to where we feel comfortable that it'll provide the accuracy that our customers expect.
Yeah, because I would just love to just sit here and have my internal mic and just be speaking and my words come out correctly,
Right.
Yeah, so that way you can take full advantage of the Mac, and not have to worry about switching between, microphones. But yeah, I just thought that would be a great idea. And I also had a great idea, too. Have y'all ever thought about making a video chat program just for people that have Dragon Dictation?
Yeah, that's one of the things that we're always looking at as well, is being able to do, a lot of things with video. We get a lot of requests of closed captioning and video support and multiple speaker support. So that's, again, something that we're always looking at. But obviously for us, two of the key things for our product is speed and accuracy. So we want to be able to provide the level of speed and accuracy that our customers expect. But absolutely, it's something that we're definitely looking at, and looking at what the market requirements are. So somewhere down the line and in the future, that'll be something that I can definitely see us providing more of a product solution for that.
Yeah, because you see people on Skype nowadays and Yahoo Messenger and all these messenger programs, so people like doing videos nowadays, and YouTube.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
Yes, absolutely agree.
So, what does it take to be a worker at Nuance? Because I've always been curious about that.
We've got so many different. There's so many different groups within Nuance. We have our medical division, we have our imaging division, we have our division that's Dragon, for the desktop solution. We have mobile solution. So we have, a very diverse group at Nuance, and we employ, somewhere in the neighborhoods of around 6,000 people. And our headquarters, obviously, here is in Burlington, but we have more than 35 regional offices. And then we also have offices that are located in Europe and Australia as well. So it depends on, what position you're looking for and what your skill set is, but there's definitely a very diverse working population at Nuance in regards to all of the different positions that we offer.
Yeah, because I thought about being like a beta tester for the company. So
yeah, that's absolutely something. Yeah, and we definitely do. Anytime that we have new releases coming, we do have a lot of beta testers. We do have a very, it's a pretty intense beta program, but it's something that we definitely, if people are interested, we will definitely provide you with the information. And if it's something that you're willing to commit the time to and provide us feedback, and as long as you're willing to, devote the time to it, it's definitely something that we encourage, is to have Dragon users as our beta testers.
Well, I'm definitely interested for sure, because to be honest with you, I'm at my computer 24/7, so that wouldn't be a problem for me. So.
Well, great. That's excellent. So I have your contact information, so I'll definitely work with my team, and we'll reach out to you when the beta starts.
Oh, definitely, because, it'll give me something fun to do, so.
Absolutely, and we get the best feedback from our beta program because, we try to get a range of the market, from very experienced and power users, probably very similar to yourself, as well as brand new users, to try and get as much, as much robust feedback that we can, so that we can make sure that we're continually addressing every market segment that we have, as well as getting a really well-rounded set of feedback, so that we're continually enhancing the product for all different segments of the market.
Wow. And one thing that I would really love to see for the disabled is to be able to switch like the text size, like the default size of your text, whatever size you may need it. So, I have a bunch of great ideas. I've got a friend who lives in France, and he types in French, and a translator would be great for Dragon.
Right, yeah, and we used to, for, the Max Speech product, they used to have multiple languages, but it didn't do the translation. But that technology is definitely coming. I just saw I believe it was released at South by Southwest. There was an application that's an iOS application, mobile application that is allowing for translation. So say, for example, your friend in France is speaking in French, and you are doing a video conference with them. It will then translate it into English for you, and then when you speak English, it will translate into French for them. So the technology is definitely there, and I know that company uses our engine for some of that. So it's definitely a technology that will be coming, and as you know, so many different market segments become global, it's definitely going to be something that the market is going to demand. So I definitely see that as a future enhancement that will be made across many different platforms.
Wow. It's just like y'all put everything together so nicely, and I got to say this about Nuance, and I'm including you in this statement. Everybody at Nuance, anybody that I've ever talked to, you know, they're always nice, genuine people. So I would highly encourage people to buy your product. So.
Oh, thank you for that. You know, we definitely try, and one of our things, you know, that we definitely look at is, you know, it is our customer base that keeps us going, and they're the ones that give us the greatest feedback and the ones that, you know, help us make the product better. So, you know, we feel honored that we're able to help folks out and be able to, you know, really also expand on people's knowledge of speech recognition technology. And, you know, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger with, you know, obviously with the release of Siri, that's now kind of brought speech recognition to the forefront of the masses. And so it's something that we feel everybody at Nuance feels very fortunate to be a part of speech recognition at this time, because there's endless possibilities to it. So it's a very exciting time to be at the company. So we definitely feel like customer service has to be top notch.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's like I had a great idea for the product. Can I share that with you now? Actually,
oh, please do. Yes, please do.
You know how some people have trouble reading? Why not make it more interactive? Like, have Dragon ask you questions, and the more questions you answer, like, you know how you ask your age and all that stuff, have it ask you, and then you actually talk in your normal voice instead of reading a paragraph. So.
Oh, that's a very good idea, and that would be something that I would definitely love to talk to you more about and explore some of the possibilities that could potentially come out of that. So, you know, again, we're open to discussing all sorts, and that's a great idea, and I'd love to explore that and see if that could help out in any way.
Yeah, because that would be another way you could improve your accuracy instead of having to read off a page, because you still have to read, but when the training's done, you speak how you speak, and a lot of people, it would be easier if they could just, like, talk to Dragon instead of reading a paragraph. And I think it would be more fun for kids, too.
Sure, and that's one of the things too. You know, we're definitely exploring the different ways that we can make things more interactive, as well as making it you know, much more easier for users out of the box, and being able to provide more of an interactive solution, as well as a learning solution to get customers and especially kids up to speed faster, because Dragon is such a powerful product and allows you to do so many things. It's not just straight dictation, but you can do so many things with command and control, as well as being able, you know, to do a lot of things with correction and, you know, as you saw in some of my videos, you know, being able to insert headers and footers. So there's just a lot of endless possibilities, and, you know, as well as interacting with the internet and social media. We really are trying to find fun solutions that we can provide to customers of all ages and all different usages.
Yeah, because you never know, somebody might be blind and want to talk to their Dragon, you know what I'm saying, without Braille or without this or that, you know. They might be completely blind, and so what am I going to do? You
Sure.
know?
Yep, absolutely.
So I'm always thinking outside of the box. I mean, because I am legally blind, and I got to tell you, sometimes I have trouble reading, and I'm like, you know, and I'm like, I'm glad the reading part's over, you know.
Sure. Yeah, and anytime you have ideals like that, again, we love to get all ideas that we can, and we're open to every idea. And, you know, obviously we get a lot of suggestions, and we try to, you know, implement the ones that are going to help the most amount of people. But we love and encourage to have folks reach out to us and let us know what they would like to see. And I can assure you that we do look at every one. And while we may not be able to implement every one, we definitely do take each one into consideration and look to see what we can do to make it a better product. Like you said, even increasing text font and different things like that.
Mhm. Yeah, because a lot of people, you know, not just the disabled, but your sight could be severely bad, and they want to use it. I mean, everybody's using it. That's what really got me when Dragon first came out. It was originally for just the disabled, and everybody uses Dragon. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's great. And like I said, it's a great time to be in speech recognition because I think, you know, people are really starting to learn the advantages because, again, it's, you know, even from a dictation perspective, one of the things that, you know, I learned, you know, I grew up using the keyboard, so I often think through my hands. And what Dragon also helps you do is it helps you articulate what you're going to say before it essentially types it. So it helps you to articulate your speech a little bit better and think more about what you're writing as opposed to just, you know, typing something out real quickly and sending it off. So there's so many different advantage points to, you know, teaching you different skill sets.
Mhm. And I wanted to mention too, I'm also writing a book with your product. It's a book about the martial artist Frank Dukes. I don't know if you've ever heard of the movie Bloodsport, but it's also a book about my life and how I deal with cerebral palsy on a day-to-day basis. And one of my chapters is going to be about, you know, Dragon. So.
Oh, great! That's very exciting. I'm excited to read it.
So. And I'm glad that you joined me tonight. It's been great. And anytime that you ever have a new product, feel free to come on here and promote. You know.
Oh, great. We absolutely appreciate that, and thank you very much. We definitely, you know, we definitely will want to get the word out. So thank you very much for that offer.
Oh, definitely. And if y'all have a commercial, an MP3 or something, send it on over, and I'll plug it in my shows and stuff. So.
Okay, great.
So anything that I can do to help, Nuance, you just let me know. And thank you for joining me. And I'll go ahead and let you do your work. And I really appreciate you joining me tonight. So.
Yes, thank you so much for having me, and again, I'll definitely reach out to you because we definitely want to hear your ideas, and, you know, we appreciate the opportunity to be on your show.
Absolutely, yes, please reach out to me because I would love to be a beta tester. I have a lot of great ideas. I just didn't want to share them all on the show, so
yeah,
I have so many, so, but,
great.
So. But you have a great evening, and I'll be talking to you soon.
All right. Thank you. You as well.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye. And that was Colleen Hendry, and I've got 5 minutes left of my show. I'd like to say a big shout-out to Speak Your Mind Radio. I have partnered with them will give you more information about that as time goes on. I also wanted to take a little bit of time and tell you guys that last night I lost all my files, like music files and videos. But anyways, I hope you're enjoying the show. If you want to call in right now and be a part of the show, here's the number to call in.
Chime in and give Jay Ray a call at 818-532-9769. Give Jay Ray a call right now, 818-532-9762.
And I just received a link from SpeakerMind. Okay, it's www.symradio.com and www.neuronnation.com. If I pronounced that wrong, guys, I apologize. But if you guys want to call in, go right ahead. This is the first time I've opened the chat room as well, so yay, and I may do an after party, so Dave, if you get a chance, call in, brother. Okay. I'm sorry about that, Dave. I'm new to this, brother, but okay, that's cool. No problem, Dave. No problem. Well, I'm going to take a commercial break and might do an after party. Here is Children of the X. Oh, wait a minute. I have a caller. You're on J-Ray Radio Live.
Yes, you did get it right. It is called Neuro Nation.
Hey, Corey, how's it going?
Doing pretty good.
Good. Yeah, go ahead.
I will do my best to spread out the word and do everything I can to help out, and you're doing a very good job.
Thank you. I may not be typing in the chat room, but I'm seeing everything that y'all are writing, so typing and talking at the same time is kind of hard for me, so.
Is Colleen Hendry still in the room?
No, she left.
I'm going to ask about, what about the people who have trouble speaking but also are blind?
Oh, yeah. That's a great question.
Because I know a lot of people benefit.
Wow. Well, I know I can give you Dragon's Facebook page sometime this evening, and that way you can ask them, and they'll respond to you.
Alrighty.
So how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing really good.
Good.
If you or any of your listeners have any questions about Neuronation, feel free to message me.
That's right, folks. Message Corey. You're the president, right? Or the owner, I'm sorry. The owner.
Co-owner.
Oh, co-owner.
I'm co-owner.
So if you have any questions for her, just write her and she'll tell you all about it. I promise. So
you can find me on Facebook as Corey Burnett. Yes, ma'am. Just feel free to message me anything. You know, I'm on Skype, I'm on Ubu, and Yahoo and Facebook.
Yeah, she's everywhere, folks. Like me, she's everywhere. Also, folks, if you want, go ahead. You can give them my information, but I do have to run right now. I am very sorry. That is okay. I'll catch up with you later. All right, bye. Bye. Okay, as I was saying, everybody, you can follow me on Twitter at Justin Ray Harvey. You can also go to my Facebook pages. I do have a band page or a musician page, and I do have a regular page. You can find me on Facebook just by typing in Justin Ray Harvey. So, without further ado, I'm going to play Children of the X, and I am going to end the show for tonight. And I hope everyone has a good... Well, actually, no, I'm not going to play the song tonight. I'm not going to play the song tonight. No. But sorry I don't have a song for you guys tonight. But I will leave you with this. Live in peace and love and happiness. And always follow your dreams. And don't forget to visit Speak Your Mind Radio. Good night, everybody.